In this video, we have a big update on the return of custom music to the WWE 2K series, along with news of a new Legend signing and an update on the Wrestlemania DLC. Plus, we also have full details on the new patch 1.14 update and new workarounds for some of the ongoing problems. Before we get into that though, if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest wrestling game news, then please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. We start this update with details surrounding the new patch 1.14 update for WWE 2K25, as 2K dropped a surprise update on Monday, though rather than a fully fledged update, this patch was deemed a hotfix, which is a smaller update to fix a specific issue. The subject of this hotfix was the creation suite, with the patch notes noting that the update addressed reported concerns with blank layers appearing in Create a Superstar, which is a bug that came about following the previous 1.13 update. That problem, seeing blank layers added to creations, which sounds like a minor issue, though it actually led to a major problem, as it took creations over the 60 layer limit, with affected creations then unable to be edited, making it impossible for creators to complete them. Thankfully, the hotfix did manage to fix this issue and remove the layers so that creations can be edited, though it didn't address some of the other problems that arose from the previous update, one being continuing problems with the shine option when adjusting here in the creation suite, as after setting the shine value, the game will default the value back to 100 once it's saved. Speaking of options defaulting, another outstanding issue comes in regards to the selection screen, as if you choose an alternate attire and then you later go into the match options screen, after making any changes, you'll find that the alternate attire that you chose is reset to the default one, so if you plan to change any match options, make sure to do this first before selecting your superstar. As for any official fixes, it's unknown when or if we'll get one, but hopefully by highlighting these here and showing the workarounds, we might get it sooner rather than later. While the new patch didn't add any new content, there was some new content gone live this week, as players can now pick up the new Roman Reigns 22 Brawl character, which you can unlock by competing in the new boss battle event in MyFaction, though to play that, you will need the Roman Reigns 24 card from the Punches and Promo pack. Once unlocked, the new version of Roman comes with a brand new model and sees him in the black tracksuit he wore back in the Thunderdome era.
The man who upholds the Anoa'i family legacy by any means necessary. Roman Reigns always in tremendous physical condition, probably the best shape of his career, but now more dangerous, more dominant, and more focused than ever.
Will not relinquish his seat at the head of the table for anyone.
Up next, we're looking to the future, as we could be set for the return of an Attitude Era star in WWE 2K26, as a recent roster update in the WWE Champions mobile game has added Viscera to its lineup, where he's listed under his Attitude Era gimmick as part of The Undertaker's Ministry of Darkness. While Viscera sadly passed away in 2014, the inclusion of the character in WWE Champions points to his estate having signed a nostalgia contract which allows WWE the rights to use the character for merchandising, including video games, meaning we could see him added to the roster of 2K26. Previously, Viscera appeared in 5 of WWE's console games, as he made his debut in Wrestlemania 2000 on the Nintendo 64, before then going on to appear in WWF No Mercy, SmackDown 2 Know Your Role, and SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 and 2009. Moving on, we have a big update regarding the return of custom music, which could be set to make a return to the series a lot sooner than expected, potentially in an upcoming port of WWE 2K25 for the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, I will preface this news by letting you know that this is all speculation at this point, as nothing's been confirmed by 2K. However, in last month's patch update, one of the unannounced changes was an update to the game's string file that holds all the text that's used in menus, as the update added support for the Nintendo Switch 2 with strings such as uploading content, please don't turn off your Nintendo Switch 2 console. The inclusion of these strings suggests that the announced return of WWE 2K on the Nintendo Switch 2 could be a port of WWE 2K25, however, rather than a direct port that's the same as the versions on existing platforms, there's a lot of speculation that the Switch 2 version could see the inclusion of an exclusive new feature with the return of custom music. While nothing's been announced officially, the rumours of the return of custom music are teased in a further update to the game's string file, as posting on Resetera.com, a WWE Games modder by the name of Sangral posted a screenshot of the updates that reference the use of custom music, as the string file includes the following text. If you have music stored on your Nintendo Switch 2 console, you can use these tracks for the entry soundtrack. The inclusion of this line suggests that the Nintendo Switch 2 version of the game is set to support the use of custom music, with the term entry soundtrack suggesting that it could be used for entrances, allowing players to select their own music for when a superstar enters rather than be restricted to the in-game options. As for how this could work, there is a few different possibilities, one being the use of the Nintendo Music app, which includes various tracks from Nintendo games like Mario and Zelda, as if you've bought one of those tracks in the app and you download it to your Switch 2, then it may be that those tracks can then be used in-game. Alternately, as the Switch 2 supports the use of micro SD cards, then perhaps the game will allow you to select any music tracks that you have saved on your SD card. If that were the case, then players could copy music to the card manually and then access that in-game when selecting music in Create an Entrance. Either way, both options would be viable ways to bring custom music back to the series, and while the SD card option would be preferable, if they were to go with the Nintendo Music option, then we could see WWE start listing their own music tracks on the app for players to purchase. While the inclusion of the custom music string doesn't confirm that the feature will be part of the Switch 2 version, the inclusion of the string does confirm that custom music is something that they've been testing, as there's no other reason for it to be there. The news of custom music on the Switch 2 isn't the first time that we've talked about custom music this year, as I recently covered news of a deal between EA Sports and Spotify, which is set to see custom music added to EAFC, allowing players to customize their soundtrack and assign specific tracks to in-game actions such as walkout music or celebrations. So while we wait to see if that's something that 2K follows suit on, the good news is that based on the Switch 2 text, custom music appears to be something that the devs are working on, so we'll have to wait and see how this one progresses. Staying with future updates, one upcoming addition that has been confirmed is the Wrestlemania 41 DLC, which is set to be added to the game in the future as part of a free update for players who own the Bloodline Edition. While we don't currently have a date for the release, the WWE 2K social accounts did drop a Wrestlemania teaser over the weekend, as they posted an image of a WWE 2K themed playing card with the caption "Wrestlemania times Las Vegas, who's ready?" While many players took this to be a teaser for the upcoming Wrestlemania DLC, the timing of the post seems to be more in reference to the announcement of Wrestlemania 42 returning to Vegas, as the post was made following WWE's announcement during Saturday night's main event. As for an update on the DLC, last year seen the Wrestlemania 40 arena added on the 6th of June, so if 2K are looking at a similar time frame, we could see the Wrestlemania 41 content added sometime this month, though as this year's DLC also includes unlockable Persona cards for 2 main event superstars, it's possible that that's the reason it's taken a little bit longer. So that's the latest news roundup for WWE 2K. Let me know what you make of the things we discussed in the comments, and if you want to stay up to date with all the latest news, please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. In the meantime, if you missed the previous video, you can check out the latest creations roundup here, but thank you so much for watching this video, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.